Welcome back to Booze Briefs. I'm Matt.
I'm Derek. Fancy voice for this one?
Yes, very fancy voice. This is something I've been trying to get my hands on for quite a while. And one of our friends got a text from a buddy who was in Texas, and he was like, hey, they got all kinds of stuff at this liquor store. Anybody want anything? He started sending them pictures. And the first one he sent was this Blue Run Reflection. And I was like, yes. I was like, damn, I should ask how much it costs before I do that. And it was, I think I ended up Venmo for like $94 or something like that.
No shit, huh?
Yeah. So I was like,
I feel like I've seen that going for a good bit more.
When I looked it up, it was, you could get it online for $200 to $500. I saw one $6.99, and I'm like, and that was a 13-year, which, okay, they have a 13, 13 and a half, and a 14.
Why the 13 and a half?
Those are just, they're pushing them out, I guess. I don't know. But they do some good things. And the bottle's really cool, too. Like, it's got this cool butterfly on it, and it's like a sturdy, it's got a good base.
Yeah. Nah.
That's the only downside.
Wah, wah.
It's the only downside.
Is that rubber?
It's a gorilla nipple.
Okay.
Yeah, a hardened gorilla nipple.
Mm.
They're doing it. So
It's a good pour there, sir.
Hey, bottle's heavy. So is my hands. So they are out. It's the Mitchell family, I believe. So this is their Reflection 1. It's just a Kentucky straight bourbon. They're out of Bardstown. The distiller, he is out of... he came over out of Four Roses.
Oh, yeah, it's Jim Rutledge, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, came over out of there, so you know he makes good stuff.
I feel like I've heard people name drop him relentlessly.
Yep. So the notes they have on this, on the nose, so it's a bright Rainier cherry and creamy butterscotch on the nose. I haven't gotten the cherry myself, but...
Someday, Matt.
It's... Zingo! It's got a good...
I definitely get the butterscotch.
Yeah. And it's 47 and a half, so it's not...
It smells a little higher than 47.
That's, yeah. I would put it at, if I just was smelling it, we were doing our whiskey wager, I would say that'd be 52 to 55.
You son of a bitch. My first thought was 52 and a half.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So is there any age statement on this? Anything other than Jim Rutledge made it? It's good. Drink it.
So I copied their notes there that had the age. No, didn't have the age statement. So we've got Blue Run Reflection.
Ooh.
It's great, isn't it?
The finish on it's really tasty.
So breaking, yes, I'm 21. So there is no age statement.
Okay.
Based on the label, Breaking Bourbon saying it's a 4-year.
Yeah, I mean, because it's Kentucky straight bourbon, so it's gotta be.
And they don't disclose mash bills. That's the other thing. They none of their stuff do they give mash bills.
So is it MGP juice in there, or
I can't find anything that says that it is. I mean, they're saying it is. It's hand bottled by them, so that's where.
So they're not. So they're not distilling it. Is what they're telling you.
Correct.
They would claim it if they distilled it.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. It shouldn't be MGP if it's Kentucky straight bourbon, right?
Correct. Yeah, it wouldn't be Kentucky straight. Yeah. So they're getting it from somebody. I mean, with his ties to Four Roses. I mean, the notes on the nose.
I haven't had a bottle of Four Roses that has that kind of sweet finish to it.
Right.
I also don't know the last time I had Four Roses because they're not my speed.
Yeah, so it's funny that you say that's the tasting notes on it. Fluffy pancakes and maple syrup on the front end, rosemary on the mid palate, and an invigorating nutmeg finish. That's so random.
Invigorating nutmeg.
Pancakes to rosemary to nutmeg.
That is your tongue's going on a journey.
Yes, sir. Through Tuscany, stopping for breakfast at the Waffle House.
Where is the rosemary?
I hate rosemary.
Oh, see, I love it.
I hate it.
So you would it would hit you. It's like
It's like cilantro.
for me, dill. You put dill in something, it's ruined.
You know.
It's ruined.
Yeah, I don't get mid palate. I don't, because rosemary is such a savory thing to me.
And it's assertive.
Rosemary
is not a subtle herb.
No, you get Italian seasoning and it's got rosemary in it. You just got rosemary with some green flakes in it. I mean, that's basically all you have. It's all you're tasting.
See, I'm here for that.
No, not.
But
chance.
I will say, again, we've been led by their tasting notes, but I can see that fluffy pancake maple syrup taste to it because it's not like too heavy, but there is a sweetness to it that's still a little bit light.
Yeah.
But then the finish on this is really, really nice.
I think the finish is thin.
I agree, like texture-wise, it's not there, but
it lasts.
It lasts, and the flavors on the finish are still really nice.
Yeah, I want more of that Woodford mouth coating, or that or that 1920 mouth coat where it's just, you can feel it, and you can feel like you can just lick the inside.
Yeah, there's a little more taste there. Yeah.
Yummy.
Haven't had the 20 in a while. Poured the 10 the other night, and that's just good stuff.
It is good stuff. So I've been drinking. I told Derek the other day what I've been trying to do, so I'm not running through my bottles like crazy, because I feel like if you drink it on the rocks or you drink it with a big cube, I drink it faster. I don't savor it as much because
it's cold. It goes down easier.
It knocks down a lot of the flavor too. So what I've started doing is, instead of doing that,
no, the water just made the nose go boom.
I thought your head was gonna explode. I've been drinking it neat.
Okay.
I'm drinking almost exclusively neat, unless it's something cheap, and then I'm just like, whatever. It's a second pour, and I'm already cash for the night. I might as well I'll throw a couple cubes in there. Of course, the dogs want an ice cube too, so it's like, fine, whatever. But I'm appreciating it more, and it's lasting longer. So it's like you pour a glass, and you're truly like, you're going on a journey through the glass, because it's so much different. Yeah, I was just thinking. First pour it.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, but it changes. And if I get to the end of the glass and I'm like, all right, I'm bored with this, then I'll throw an ice cube in there just to see. Yeah, it's an experiment, right?
Sorry, I was laughing because we've talked several times in various episodes how much we love the phrase bourbon journey. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
And people we love their channels. They use it. I'm just like, come on. We need to come up with something better.
It's go on a bourbon journey with me. No,
it's not. It sounds like you're going to drug me and do stuff to me.
Yeah, I'm not getting in your Astro van. It's not happening.
Oh, come on.
I already have a puppy.
We've got bourbons over here. Let's go on a journey, Matt.
I feel like that's what you say right before you do acid. That would have been fun coming out of the nose.
Well, Matt, one, thank you for sharing this with me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Two, really glad you didn't pay $600 for it.
Yeah, it's not a $600 bottle. Maybe the 13 or the 14 is. They do a 12 days of bourbon.
Okay.
That is 12 different finishes. They were sold out on the website, so I don't know what the price is, and God, I don't even want to ask what it is. But it was 12
you have to ask,
different.
Matt. You can't afford it.
That's right. 12 different bottles like this with a different colored label.
Okay.
I mean,
is one of them pine?
Oh God, I hope not. God,
all right,
garbage bin.
So you opened this, you poured it. I'll go first with the score, and this is based on it being. See, I feel like maybe we need to stop basing it on the price point, so I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Don't hate me, Matt.
No, hey.
86.
No, that's you're not far from where I would be.
I think it is a perfectly good bottle. Part of what may have knocked it down a point or two for me was how hyped all the Blue Run stuff has been, both from YouTubers, people on Reddit, anywhere on social. Like, you see Blue Run, and you're like, oh shit, Blue Run. So I was, in my head, I'm like, I'm waiting to be just blown away.
Yeah.
And this is perfectly solid. Again, 86, like that's better than 85. It's something that, yeah, I wouldn't mind having it. But I think at $94, which is about as low as I've seen that,
Right.
I still don't know that I would go spend 94 for that when there are so many other things I could get either that I know I love or that I would like to try for that price range. It is perfectly good. I like the finish on it. Yeah, nothing wrong with it at all, but not all. It's not worth all the hype, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna go 88 3/4.
Okay.
But it's not a 90. I think if it had that mouthfeel, if it had that thickness, that would push it over 90 for me, and I think that would make it worth the money to me more because it's got all the other characteristics.
Yep.
It's got a great nose. It's got a good finish. It's got enough burn. It definitely drinks hotter than 47.5.
Yes.
That's been open for 2 weeks now.
Okay.
So it's got the presentation's great. The cork sucks, but
yeah,
it is what it is. Can't all be perfect. But I like it. It's definitely something that I'm not going to rush you that bottle at all. There's no way.
No,
because I don't even know that you can get them in North Carolina.
Not legally.
I don't think I've seen them even in the database that you can get them here. So definitely won't be rushing through it. But I'll save the bottle.
Yes,
that'll make a great infinity bottle.
Just scrape away everything but the butterfly.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah,
go listen to Crazy Town with it.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Well, thank you for sharing that. That's good.
Yes.
And always fun to try something that I've never had before.
Exactly,
and
right.
We can't get in the state.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys can see it in your states or in Canada.
Hey.
Way up there up north, huh? So yeah, try it if you can get it. See what you think. Hopefully you can get it cheaper than I can. Don't pay more than that.
Yeah.
Unless you just have extra money. And then what you can do is you can just Venmo us. And we'll take care of buying stuff that is worth it. So until we see the Venmos come through, pour something good in your glass. And we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.